Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we get started, we have a few reminders to share. This is for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be too much at some point, so feel free to take a breather, a break, or come back later. We would also like to mention,
Gabby might not be a muscle mummy, but I am a muscle mommy.
Jessica's not soulless. She's just an atheist.
Francie's not a werewolf, but she does bark at men.
Creedy's not a matter mage, but you matter. To me.
Amy, you wake up, and since it is the first time you've done it in a while, you are disoriented, and there's the cotton feeling in your mouth, and your joints are just a little stiff. And you find yourself, well, where do we find Amy?
I think let's say she's in an alley. And she's on the ground and she's stretching. Oh, she just woke up. Oh.
Overhead, it is a nice sunny day. It's probably about midday. You can hear some cars out on the main road, stretch of road, and the sound of people. It's not a lot of people. It's not a busy place by any means, but there are people here, and you are in the middle of what appears to be a town.
Oh, dang, I must have been out for a while.
And as you stretch and walk out of the alley trying to look up at the sun, you take a quick glance at the road, you see a car, it's a ways away.
The automobiles look a little different. Whatever, I need to get across the street.
And as you step out into the street, you hear a horn.
Oh, fuck.
You feel your legs break from under you. Hello, welcome to Chance Die. I am Tristan, your storyteller.
I just want to say, we all walked in front of a car yesterday, Francie.
What are you talking about?
We walked in the middle of the street in front of a car.
Yeah, I did.
It was my car.
Yeah. And she didn't hit me, which is rude, because that's what I was requesting.
Yeah, it was really rude.
I think it was rude of you to put that on me.
I think it's rude of you not to do a favor for a friend.
Tristan would have done it.
Thank you, Tristan.
Yeah, no hesitation.
Yeah, you know me.
And I am playing Amy.
And I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Lucy.
I'm Francie, and I'm playing Felicity.
I'm Creed and I'm playing Thomas.
As we, the audience, zoom back into this town of Red River, nestled in the mountains of Wyoming, we see our four protagonists standing or sitting in the Cadillac as they see Seamus again, deciding to go to the library. As you start up the car and leave, you get the eerie, the hair you didn't realize was standing up on the back of your neck finally rests. Those voices are not whispering in your head, and that headache is gone. You were told to hit the books. So you make your way across the river to the beautiful library, which I had described before, but I will embellish it again. You see the courtyard, this long, stretchy knoll of grass with some... Yes, Gabby?
The grassy knoll, man.
Yeah, grassy knoll.
Grassy.
Mr. President, get down!
At the edges, there are some shrubbery and trees casting shadows, which you see...
Shrubbery!
A shrubbery! Some people lazily reading books underneath. The sun is out. There are clouds in the sky, and it is a beautiful day. A little breeze flows through, just kind of tussling your hair. And there are a few cars parked outside the library. Again, Red River isn't big, but this is one of the main, what would be tourist attractions, as well as just your library. And outside is that classic Gothic architecture. The spire is not as sharp, but the building, a dome before you, similar to a Capitol building. As you head inside, that open structure that you can see pretty much the top of the dome and the levels and floors of wooden bookshelves and some tables. There is no food. There's not a smell of like coffee or anything in here. They wouldn't let that. But there's the reception desk sitting almost in, Night at the Museum, that circular reception desk. It's kind of like that. There's 2 library attendants there. So anyone can come from any direction to come and get help right in the middle of this dome.
Coming from any direction.
Coming.
Dome.
All right.
Okay, so what type of book do you guys think we need to read?
Probably an old one, maybe.
Dumb bitch award.
And you're so right for that, sister.
And sister, you are so
Good at that.
with books.
Can we look up stuff about the mine collapse? She says, like looking furtively at Thomas.
Yeah, sure.
Tristan, in the past, when I've questioned about a hidden section of the library, have they either refused me access or told me it didn't exist?
Okay. So you had a repeating of, we can give you a tour. We don't have any hidden sections like this is all. Like, of course, there's like where the librarians put their clothes and stuff. You aren't allowed back there. But you mentioned that to one librarian.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say, using your intuition, you gave a sniff and it was a supernatural. You couldn't discern it. What
The
type it was.
librarian was?
One of them that kind of cocked her head to the side.
Yeah.
No, yes, the mayor was here, but he left very quickly. It was probably right after the mayor was there. This librarian,
Yeah.
had a glance of recognition, and then
Is she here?
she is.
I want to go to her.
Okay. Felicity is charging straight towards the middle of the library. What are the rest of you doing?
Going to another library.
Okay,
So I don't know where the books are.
for sure. Francois, Felicity, getting into that center reception desk, you kind of have to actually go to the other side. There's a gentleman facing you, but on the other side is the librarian, which, as she introduced herself last time to you, was Miss Martinez. A kind of hair pulled back in a very tight bun, glasses, and she wears kind of a power business suit. She is sitting, flipping through what appears to be like a magazine as you step up, and she folds it, sets it down.
Miss Martinez, lovely to see you again. Remember me?
I do remember you. What was your name again?
Houseman.
Miss Houseman. What can we do for you today?
I am working relatively closely with the mayor now, and I am requesting access to the entirety of the library.
Of course, all of our resources are here with or without the mayor's permission.
We both know what section I mean. You can speak to him if you need to. Give him my name. He knows what I'm looking for.
He is due to come later today, so maybe I will have a conversation then, but you do have access to all of our library.
Thank you. I hope to hear from you.
Of course. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And she sips her cup of water.
And she'll nod and walk back to the group.
Hello. Excuse me.
Up front, you see a gentleman. He has Ron on his name tag. Oh, hello.
I'm looking for books on local history, specifically about the mines. Can you point me in the right direction?
Oh, yeah, we recently donated a large section of it up to the museum up in the mines that just opened, but we have a few lying around here, copies, of course. The originals we did send up, to preserve some history and whatnot. Follow me. How long have you been in town for? And he gets up from around the desk and...
A while now. I'm I've taken occupation at the graveyard. I'm the tender.
Oh, are you that Mr. Smith we read about in the newspaper as our new tender?
That's me.
Ah, and how is it out there?
Beautiful.
Well, I understand that you will have some long nights, so if you need any books or entertainment for the evening, please feel free to come by.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And he takes you up to the first ring above you, because so these library, so these so the opening was middle, so the middle was open, so they're the rings of kind of walkways. Then it's almost like a giant circular cylinder all the way up. So he takes you to the first ring, kind of loops you halfway around, and there are divots in to where like there are books and there are windows with tables, and it's kind of, you're realizing there's just so much room to read, and how they have room for these books in this space. It almost feels bigger in here than it is on the outside, even though it is a huge building. And he takes you to a little nook that just says local history. Right. Well, should you need anything else, feel free to come back down. We will lead you to some other books. Checkout process is you come down, we'll get your name, number, and you can have the book for a
Number.
week.
Number.
Sorry.
I don't know what accent I'm doing, guys. I'm just
Christopher
making a
Walken
word
is
mumble
coming
jumble.
out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And he leaves back down. Are all of you there?
I'm
Yeah.
following along behind him.
I would like to look at something else.
Okay. So the three of you are there. We will go ahead and stick with you guys before we jump over to Amy.
I'm trying to hold on. Francie's trying to look into something.
For sure.
Because I have sagacity, which is that thing we talked about where I can basically learn anything
Mm-hmm.
for a period of time and be a master on a topic, but that it all the knowledge goes away after a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
How specific do you want that to be? Like how would that, for you as a storyteller, how do you think that would work? I can read you the description if you need, or
So I'm going to say so if we take broader subjects, right? Like let's take math for example.
Yeah.
Right? Math, we have algebra and calculus and geometry, right? We are able to break it down. If you choose to go, the more specific you go, the better knowledge you'll have, but the broader concepts will escape you. But if you choose to go for a broader concept, you'll have, essentially how I'm going to do it is if you choose to have a broad knowledge of it, I'm essentially going to give you a +1 to your dice roll.
Mhm.
If you choose to have a specific knowledge, I'll give you a +2, but if it isn't within that realm, like if you choose geometry and it's like a calculus problem, you won't get the +2.
well, the sagacity is a role in
It's
itself.
sagacity, just
Sagacity. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sagass, huh?
sagacious.
It's a wits occult and purity, which is a werewolf thing roll. And it says like dramatic failure, you get misleading information. Failure, you get nothing. Success, it says temporarily gains dots in the skill of choice equal to. Oh, I guess it's based on a skill.
Yeah, I'd say that's my understanding was you're gonna you're gonna essentially add dice to whatever pool you want. So you could do survival, or you could.
Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Okay.
Sorry, that's why I was gonna give you dots. But if you roll for it, then you can add that
Okay.
over. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like if you do want to go into academics, I guess you could roll your pool and then add that to the academics, and that would give you a better understanding.
Yeah,
of-
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Forget everything I said. I might even cut it. But are you trying to activate that now?
I was thinking about it, but I need to narrow stuff down.
You two are going up to local history, looking for books on the mines, yes?
On the mines.
Yep.
Okay. You are easily able to find that. And Thomas, there is you are looking at, because this is a textbook that was made by a local author. And as you flip through it, you're seeing pictures that it's like looking at a childhood photo. There's the detachment. You're like, oh man, I knew this when it was there, but now it's gone. Like there was an old kind of setup at the base of the mine that received a lot of the ore to process and ship it out that isn't there anymore. And you're like, oh well, I remember that. So it's a weird sense of just deja vu, kind of setting on your shoulders. As you read, just give me a academics check, both of you. We're going to see how much information you were able to get.
Intelligence academics?
Intelligence academics, yes.
May I help if I'm with them?
You, of course, may help.
No successes. I'm bad at reading.
Thomas can read, right?
Yeah. Just
No.
doesn't like it. Like he never saw like higher education. He went straight to working. So
Yeah. Okay.
2 successes.
Those successes.
Those.
No successes.
No successes. Felicity, you see these guys are kind of looking in the wrong years. Because you have been here so often and you were doing local history, like because for some reason you are here, you've already been in this section, and you just point out a book to them and they pull it out. And as you flip through it, it talks about how some of the first families to settle here weren't miners; they were farmers. But as the mountains were too steep to traditionally farm, the then named town of Morn Point was quickly shifted.
With a U or without a U?
Mourn.
Oh, man.
Quickly shifted to mining after one of the plots fell in, and they found a successful iron mine, and then miners began flocking in, and the industry and the timber company worked very closely with the mining company. They actually had for the time, it was a unique deal to where the timber would be free as long as they got iron to build their tools and their houses for free. So that exchange was free, and all of their exports were charged at a premium because they were able to do this so coherently. So this was one of the most stable mines in the region because it had this fresh timber that was of quality given to the miners. And as they began mining, they were able to make, even in the when it opened in the town of Morn Point was initially founded in 1893. They found 2 of the iron veins. It was in successful operation until the year 1937 when the mines collapsed.
Holy shit.
The mines collapsed. There is a memorial they talk about in the graveyard in which 4 miners were tragically lost. They put up a memorial. For a little bit, there was a remembrance held. And shortly after that, the timber company, for some reason, up and left as they were sued, and they couldn't afford it because they were blamed for the collapse of the mine and the wood structural supports failing on these miners. But this was the deepest they had ever been into the mine when the collapse happened for these 4 miners. Those 4 miners' names are... I have already listed them, but they are Robert Redmond, Seamus Drummer, Henry Orsh, and Thomas Smith. You actually see a picture of all of the miners of that year, so you can't specifically see your friend Thomas in this, but you can see the array of about 30 or so miners with their foremen there. The timber company was sued for around $1 million per life loss at the time, which was a fucking lot in when it collapsed.
1937?
1937.
Damn. Yeah, that's a fucking shit ton.
So the timber company up and left because they could not afford it. And that is all you were able to find.
Do you remember anyone from the timber company or anything like that?
No, not really.
Do you remember before 1937?
Vaguely, yeah.
Has it been hard to adjust?
It has, but I've stuck to what I know, which is work.
We will bounce away from you to Amy. What are you looking for?
I want to go up to one of the librarians.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I was just wondering, do you guys keep any books on the notable families?
So I do have a question. Where's Seamus?
I assumed in the car.
Okay.
Unless one of you 2 would have wanted to bring him in.
I would have just whatever Seamus wanted to do. So, and I'm assuming he doesn't have the motivation to get out of the car with us.
If you're moving him, you're kind of holding him by the arm.
Right.
So He is willing to go anywhere, but if you sit him, so far he seems to have not moved, except for the time he went on a short hop and skip to the spirit world.
I'm fine with leaving him in the car if you guys are.
We'll leave in the car, but we'll crack a window.
Okay.
Turn on the radio.
Here's some Michael Jackson blaring on the radio. All right, Amy, you're going to the front. I'm so sorry. At about this time, okay, so Mr. Ron is left. You have in front of you the librarian you saw Felicity go talk to, then walk away from.
Yeah.
Martinez.
Miss Martinez.
So you got any books on the notable families here?
We do have a few notable families. Like our mayor is one of them. They have lived here for a long time. It will be in our local history sections, which do you see where that gentleman is walking away from? It is right up there on that first tier.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Please come back if you have any other questions.
Will not.
Okay.
And I won't.
And I won't.
So you're heading up there and you're trying to find books on local family.
But I'm
lineage?
trying to like keep my distance from these two to be like, I didn't follow you. I'm doing something else.
Oh,
got my
you're
own
trying
stuff
to
going on.
remain separated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Okay. Sure. So you're going into that area where they are to look. Okay. Give me a investigation academics roll to see if you can find
Investigation academics?
or intelligence academics.
Nothing.
You find a bunch of books on. There's a lot of names you don't know. Like you're able to find a Williams reference, but you don't know if it's related to the mayor. But other than that, you were unable to find notable names.
Yeah, I'm still gonna pretend to read the books.
For sure. Okay. So reading. How long do you guys choose to stay here for?
I want to look for another thing.
Of course.
Because all he said was change.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking, I don't know, just looking for books about change, something. I'm thinking more towards supernatural.
More towards supernatural. Give me a. How do I want to do this? We'll a history check, so intelligence and academics, or it can be intelligence and occult if you're trying to go supernatural. And you have done supernatural checks here before, but the books on the supernatural are of classic folk tales and fairy tales.
Yeah. No, yeah. Okay. Wish, 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 wish. Guess that movie, guys. Hey, guys, I got no success. Never mind.
Your wishing didn't work.
I know, well, not today.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, whether your mind is distracted or what be it, I mean, it's hard to specify. Like change happens all the time. Like,
Yeah.
There's just a constant. So finding what he loosely
Yeah.
described is
Referenced.
almost impossible. So you're able to look through some history books, but nothing really sticks out to you.
Can I go check on Seamus while they're...
Yeah, absolutely. You step back outside.
I do not like being in places with people anyway. So I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go outside for a minute.
Stay close.
Yeah.
As you step outside and you get within about 500 feet of the car, you didn't realize it, but there were those voices, and they're gone.
Mhm.
And he is just sitting there, just kind of like his hand is on the hood of the car, and the car was turned
He's
off
outside?
when no, sorry, on the inside, like
Oh,
his
okay,
hand
the
is on the
dash?
dashboard.
Okay.
The car was turned off when you left. It is now on and louder than ever, as he's just like touching it and like hand on the dash.
Seamus. Seamus.
And as he takes his hand, it stops.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, it wants to know. It wants to feel the wind. It needs to run.
It will in a minute. But
Just to touch, reach his hand back out.
No.
Where does it drag? How far has the lack of it left you? When did you see what you didn't know?
Okay. Can you just sit and like not just don't perceive people for a while?
The perception is but a part of them. To deny them the outside influences would be to deny their character. No, they need to know what they cause on the world to see how it influences them and their perception.
No. Not everyone wants to be perceived all the time, and you need to just rest for a bit. Can you just shut it off and like live in this reality in this moment for a little?
But the silence of knowing.
Sometimes it's important.
I have to find it. I need to find her. I have to know where I lost her. When they attacked, she was taken, and I followed, and I strove, and I fought. But my little girl was gone. And he starts sobbing.
Oh, fuck. Oh, she just, she's gonna like run back into the library and be like, Thomas.
What? What happened?
He's crying. I don't know what to do.
How did you make him cry?
I didn't make him cry.
I mean, you were the only one there.
No, he was talking to himself like he does, and he made himself cry.
Lucy, I did not expect that from you.
Oh my god. I don't know what can you please just, you always help when can you just...
All right. I'll go see.
I'll follow.
I'm coming.
Yeah, you guys step back out. And, I mean, Seamus he's crying in the club. He's crying in the bar.
Crying in the club. In the club.
But
In the club, we all crying.
notice as you step out, like, the birds overhead are flying more erratic. And you didn't realize it, but there was a few rabbits at the edge of the fields, and they're, like, kind of hopping towards the car sporadically and like diving away and coming back.
Is there a store nearby, like any kind of secondhand store or anything near the library?
Yeah, across a kind of a block down, it's like a beautiful stretch of shops.
Okay,
shops.
can you give me a loan, please, Felicity?
What for?
Just please, I have an idea.
Well, I need to know how much to give you.
Oh, like not much. Like I don't know what is like not much probably.
$10?
Okay, and she'll take it and she'll be like really careful not to touch your hands as she like plucks it out of your fingers and runs to a store.
Give me a resolve and composure check, Francie. You have been around her for a while now in a car, and this is the closest you've gotten.
Oh, I'm fine. On a 6 pool, I've gotten 4 10 so far.
Holy fuck.
And another 9. So that's 6 successes on a 6 pool.
There's all your luck for the rest of the day.
Yep, we're fucked.
You are able to, I'm going to say with that is a beyond critical success. So
yeah.
I'm going to give you some information. You, Francie, know this is a Promethean, but you've never run into this before. And immediately as you feel that, you go, oh, can't control it. It's making me do that. That can be a problem if exposed for a long time.
Like the feeling it's making me feel it?
The feeling. But you're able to push it down immediately. But from that rise and that success, you're able to just kind of break down what is happening to you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think she's very good at schooling her outward expressions, so I don't think she would really show anything.
Oh, I'm watching you like a hawk, not meeting your eyes, but watching your face and your body language to see what.
She does not seem any
Oh my
different.
God.
Nothing.
Her shoulders release just a fraction, and she lets out a breath she didn't know that she was holding.
And you now have $10.
I'm running to the store. Can
You're
I
running.
text you?
You're running. Yeah.
Or
you
can I just come back with something?
For sure. You can just come back with something.
Okay.
Well,
Come back with a horse.
hold up. Text me what you want, and you are dealing with humans, so I'm going to.
She is
roll.
going to run into a store, grab what she wants, and seriously throw the money on the counter.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You can come running back. The rest of you guys, all right, that's going to
5
be
minutes!
just a
Just
second.
give me 5 minutes!
And Lucy takes off sprinting. Those of you that are outside, again, those animals are kind of like they're fluctuating in and out. And each of you give me a perception check.
Perceive.
No, I used all my luck. I got nothing.
2.
I'm too busy thinking about that. 3.
Amy is the only one to notice this. You're starting to get kind of just filled with despair. Those thoughts of like hopelessness and loss are starting to fill the back of your mind, and you're able to recognize it and kind of be like, oh, that sucks. And the rest of you are just starting to feel just this weight encroaching.
I would not recognize that. That is my daily.
That burden is beginning to feel heavy.
Yeah, it's an average Tuesday. It comes and goes.
I'm gonna start backing up from the group a bit.
For sure. You back up. At this point, Lucy comes running back.
Okay, thank you. I have change. And she just kind of puts it on the ground in front of you.
This
Okay.
feels insulting,
No, it's not,
and she'll scoop it up.
and she taps on the window.
He rolls it down.
Okay, nothing can replace what you lost, but until you find her, this is at least a substitute. So she pulls out this raggedy ass handmade doll. Instead of Raggedy Ann, it's Raggedy Ass.
yeah.
And
Aw.
it's got
Trademark.
yarn hair and button eyes, and it is a little worse for wear because it was just the first thing that she saw and grabbed in this floral pattern dress that looks like curtains. And she hands it to him.
I mean, he's gonna grab your wrist
Uh-oh.
and then pull the thing, pulling your arm, not yanking, but he's
Yeah.
grabbing it and is and he just stops and stares at it. And that snowball that was starting to fall within each of you is gone. You didn't realize it was happening, and now that it has stopped, it is gone, and the birds and the animals seem to be flocking away. What are you doing next?
Can we go to the Mine Museum, Thomas?
Sure, if that's what you all would like to do.
And you think this issue with the mine is related to the book?
Yeah. They mentioned any big changes, and that was a huge catalyst for the town and the victims. She, questioningly glances.
It wouldn't hurt to try. About what
Right.
time is it? Oh, sorry.
It's coming to be about noon. Your meeting, you guys met together at 9. You had your meeting. You've been to the library. It's between noon and 1:00.
I'm fine with that, but I just need to do something real quick. And then she's gonna walk off to the nearest tree.
For sure.
Oh, God.
Okay, Amy's going to the tree. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Is she gonna pee on the tree?
All right, we're actually going to jump over to Amy.
Hey, I find that offensive.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
Is that patronizing?
It's patronizing.
I put my hand on tree,
Mhm.
and I would like to ask the tree if it saw a piece of paper, a golden glowing paper fly by.
And trees don't paper because they're made of the same thing.
They do.
Fucking pieces of work.
Oh boy, you're going to roll for it. It's going to have to be a roll to see if a tree saw paper in the wind.
Hey, sensed it. Sensed it in the wind.
I can ask its tree buddies
They communicate through the roots.
I'm making shit up.
I know.
No successes on that one.
Oh,
You go over to the tree, and
the tree
nothing
calls you a
happens.
dumb bitch.
Trees are not your friend, man. You've had bad
Sometimes,
luck.
no. They held down the fucking unicorn.
That was grass.
Well,
That was grass.
That was grass,
Maybe
yeah.
that's the grass.
I enjoy your interactions with trees, although they often prove fruitless.
Yeah, that. I get it. That was good.
Thank you.
Kind of feels like you're going out on a limb there.
I am. Oh, that's good. Okay, your turn. Say one.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Where-
A pun?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
That was like a 3 out of 10. I
She
think.
could at least try branching out.
Yeah, she could.
Let's just leave.
Oh, yeah. Let's make like a leaf and fuck out of here. 1, 2, 3, break.
I appreciate Amy's enthusiasm, but Thomas, I'm so glad we're friends.
Me too.
I'm
Me
so
too.
glad I'm friends with none of you.
Seamus-
Why did he
Seamus is
look at
just
me like
looking
that?
at you.
Okay, I'll make direct eye contact back.
You're too far. He just sticks his hand out.
I'll ET with his finger.
You do?
Why the fuck not?
What is it to resist a change?
What does it feel like?
Oh my
No.
god.
What is your roll?
Oh.
And I need you to roll it.
It's this. Oh my god.
To resist one?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a roll to resist.
Yes.
Yeah. To like, because if one of your triggers happens, if you want to try to resist
Oh, is it? Didn't we
I
say
looked it
it'd
up.
be
It's-
harmony?
it, stamina
Or burning an essence will resist automatically.
Yeah. So you feel just as he touches you, that part that you just try to keep bottled. He seems to just easily unscrew the lid as he touches you with his, like, the finger to finger, because you reached back
Yeah.
out. And you just feel like you're about to throw up. So I need you to make that roll.
What would the roll be?
So your
'Cause-
regular change roll is stamina, survival, and primal urge.
Yeah.
Right? So
You can spend an essence to automatically
Yeah, resist.
resist.
Tristan, you and I had discussed with the triggers possibly the role of harmony.
that's what I was thinking of. Let's just do a harmony roll.
Am I allowed to? Because I think that she theoretically would burn an essence too. But do I have to decide to burn an essence before I failed?
Yes, you have to decide now if you burn an essence.
Okay, hold on. Fuck you. Whenever he touches anybody else, good stuff happens.
No, he touched you before and relaxed you.
Yeah, I know, but now you want to fuck me up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she would burn an essence.
Okay, you burn an essence. What does that look like when you burn essence?
Looks like something. I think because her eyes, which are kind of more of an amber color, like they go from a light brown to more of an amber. I think they'd flash for like wide eye flash, and you almost see like the skin on her body ripple a bit as if it's like there is an attempt underneath it to change and then it settles again.
Oh,
No. Bad.
it's sad and angry, but it's you. It's there.
Bad behavior. We do not do that.
Why?
We put everyone else in danger. We do not do that.
There is nothing wrong with you. It's beautiful. It's you. And it helps, and it soothes, and it speaks.
She's going to turn to the group and go, if he ever attempts to do that again, if I ever begin to shift, you avert your eyes immediately. Understood?
Oh no, the last time.
Yeah,
Oh, the rot.
No.
we understand. But maybe don't voluntarily reach out and touch him, I guess.
Hey, remember when he launched at you trying to grab the book out of your hand and you moved not at all?
Yeah, I didn't jump to him, did I?
I didn't either.
You reached your hand out.
All right, so the mines.
And your friend who punched him in the face?
Yeah, I did stop him from doing that.
I thought you of all people would support human connection.
Yeah.
Okay, to the mines.
For sure.
We
For
yearn
sure.
For the mines.
Yeah, you guys head up to the mines. So shooting back across the river after your library was not as successful, you head up to the top in there. The grand opening was yesterday, which it was kind of overshadowed by the events of the speech. But as you arrive, there are a few cars parked here, an employee and what appears to be two other people visiting. You see one of them outside at the sign where you ripped off the helmet, reading a sign there.
Nice.
But there is a worker in the little building that they had built here, kind of into the side of the mountain. And the entrance into the cave, the mine and opening is kind of blocked off. Do you head into the main building there?
Yes.
Maybe.
I follow wherever Thomas goes.
I'll go in.
Okay. As you all head inside, you see there's one figure kind of sitting behind the counter, fan running, as it is starting to get a little hot. Even here in Wyoming, it's hitting about 80, which is pretty hot. For you see a kind of heavier set gray hair lady with just a kind posture. She's very relaxed, and as you come in, she sets her book down and she goes, "Oh, well, welcome in. How are we doing today?"
Good. Yourself?
"Oh, I am doing good. Are we going to be purchasing tickets to go down into our mine here in Red River?"
Yes.
"Wonderful. That would be fucking $15 a piece."
Cool.
We actually go down into the mine. She looks at Thomas with concern.
"Oh, yes, for the full tour, you're able to, we take you down about, walk down 100 feet. After that, you're able to get in a mine cart, take a little lap around, and come back up."
Sounds awesome.
It certainly is, and we even provide a point to where you would, as the miners would. You have a hat with just a candle wick up top, and candlelight is a lot harder to see down there in the dark rather than our fancy flashlights here.
Radical. Felicity, you got it? like, cover us. I'll pay you back.
I don't think you have money.
I can acquire it later.
And you two?
Is Seamus in the car? Or is Seamus here?
Whatever Seamus wanted to do.
Did Jameis follow us in?
He chills until you move him.
He is a free roaming chicken.
I
right now.
do not think it's a good idea to bring. I mean, we can talk about this. in
I don't think I'd
character.
bring Seamus.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to bring Seamus into the mine.
I'm worried about you two. Give us a moment to discuss our options.
All right, take your time.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. And I can only go as far as I want to, so.
Okay.
But we need answers.
Is this a very close? She's gonna raise her hand, and speak very quietly to this woman, and make sure her head is firmly down over her features. Is this a very closed space? Could I get my own mine cart or,
Oh, do you have a disability?
I do, actually. I got a bum leg.
We can absolutely get you your minecart then. Well, it is tight quarters. It is a mine there, young lady. But it is rather tight quarters. But if you, I guess, need your own cart provided, we could do it for a bit of an extra charge.
That'd be much appreciated.
you charge extra for disabilities?
Well,
It's the 80s.
it's
Tristan does.
it's an extra cart taken. And we do have a field trip coming up today, so they did have some reserved.
Okay.
In fact, if you do want to beat that school field trip, they're going to be here in about 30 minutes.
Oh
so-
God, let's go.
I hate children.
And I guess I'm the one paying.
I'd appreciate that, if you could.
And she'll sigh and
You hand over an amount of money.
hand over an undisclosed amount of money.
$4.
All right, well, we'll get started here. We have another couple actually waiting down in the mine, so if you want to go ahead and head your way on in there, my husband will meet you down there at the base before take you on the tour.
Thank you.
And as you kind of step away from the front, you look around. This is both gift shop and like there are signs up like that are giving some history, and then under it, it's selling fucking shit. It's like you get a rock from the mine, or like here's a mini little pickaxe.
I just
you can
pick up
buy.
a rock and I buy it. No. I paid for the tickets. Let me have rocks.
There's also a section of this is kind of in an L, right? So as you hook the corner, the door is closer to the longer part of the L, what would be the top of it. The reception desk is off to the right, and it's imagine the long part of the L is horizontal into the ground, and then the shorter end sticks into the mountain. And so you kind of see this mountain rocky face, and there are just photo albums that you can flip your way through. And it shows some pictures that aren't necessarily in the history books, but just photos from all the mines, from the miners, from the iron, from what was even built with the iron. And there's, as you're flipping through, what are you doing? I want to know what Thomas is specifically doing and feeling.
Yeah, so Thomas takes a little bit longer to peruse as he flips through the photos. And he's just looking at faces and he feels a sense of loneliness as he sees what used to be his reality. You know, no parking lots really up here, no gift shops, nothing like that. It's just where he went every day with the same people to do the same work. And so it feels like there's a part of him missing that he hasn't gotten back, but that he can see as he flips through them.
Can I steal one of the photos?
Give me a dexterity and sleight of hand check. Or fucking
Larceny?
yeah. This place is like nothing's behind like this. It's running on trust. So you can absolutely nab a photo from the photo.
I run on trust.
What are you two doing? Yeah. I will let you get a photo of your choice. What are you trying to go for?
One with, the miners, the 4 miners.
So there isn't a photo necessarily of those 4, but you can find the company one, right, that had all of the miners. You can find one with
Thomas.
Well, yeah, Thomas, but also Seamus, and like that you can find those 4 plus like 3 other people in the background. It
Yes.
wouldn't be just those 4.
Yes.
Okay, sick.
I take it.
You were able to find them
I put it in my heady pocket.
real fast. No one saw you.
I'm looking for clues.
Looking for clues.
I'm
What
looking
clues?
for, I don't know, it's about this whole fucking thing. I'm looking for anything that stands out. I'm running on wolfish instinct.
For sure. So you are able to, as you're kind of going around, you find one on the settlement of after the mine collapse, right? So, and I'm also going to I'll give Amy part of this and you part of this because you were looking for names earlier.
Okay. you
You find that the Tresh Timber Company was sued and the town won $1 million per life lost plus an additional $2 million. So they won $6 million total. I think I said it wrong earlier. So they won $6 million back then. And that forced the timber company out. Like they couldn't, like they had to up and leave, and the settlement has been paid, but that company severed ties here. And what you see, Amy, is you see a Williams was on the side of the town suing the company, the Tresh Timber Company, the Williams, and as you're doing more research into this, both of you find that this Williams was the mayor at the time, a female mayor of the town of
In the 30s?
In the 30s of Morn Point.
Feminism! Don't tell me she was evil or a bitch.
She was definitely
Don't
evil.
do this to feminism, Tristan. Don't make our first female mayor a villain.
Her name is Gertrude Williams.
Gertrude.
She
Williams. Bitch.
as you're looking through, and like they like to display all the big fancy numbers, but as you're looking, you see that Gertrude Williams, on behalf of the town, as their mayor, sued the Tresh Timber Company for $6 million, won the settlement, got it paid in full, and that they then say here that immediately funded the library and the school system, as Williams wanted to improve the education system here prior, as opposed to, because a lot of the miners were uneducated. She wanted to bring forth education to the miners so they didn't have to go into the
That's
mines.
why you're so bad at reading.
What's the current mayor's name?
Peter Williams.
It's his grandma.
It is his grandmother.
And she had the book.
And she had the book. Are there any pictures of her?
There is. You, as you saw Peter, she's, for some reason in my mind, you know the Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West, but when she's in her human form.
Yeah.
Like that
Okay, so my
crow.
mom plays her every time they do that musical over here. So I just picture my mom.
Well, not redhead, or what?
Okay, my mom in her wig.
But that kind of crone, angular face.
Are you
is what
calling my
she
mom a
has.
crone?
And you notice on her hand, not as many as the mayor, but there's a bunch of rings
With engravings on them?
with engravings, different hues and colors. Not as many as the current mayor.
Yeah, she was a huntress.
That is kind of the thing of note up here that you were able to find.
I'll point this out to the other two.
And Thomas, you knew her.
Yeah. Williams, I remember. She was our mayor.
Were you what you are before all of this?
I was just a miner up until the collapse.
So I'm assuming you didn't know what she was.
I had no clue. I just thought she was a good mayor.
I'm afraid that goodness came at a cost.
Let's keep going. I'd like to see the mines.
You all head down into the mines. And you are given hard hats with flashlights on them, as per their, like, say, if they had
I thought you
sign
said a
something.
candle.
That was my heart.
That's later. They're going to give you one later.
Okay.
And as you begin to make your way down, there are different poster cards explaining different cave formations, like the different rock structures. And you can actually see up top here one of the original veins that led them here. So you can see some iron, like just raw iron, into the side of the mines, which, Thomas, you know at the time it was impractical to take it down because it would have collapsed this portion. But now they're like, well, they wanted to remember that where they came from, and they made it very theatricized. Oh my God, theatrical.
Bullshit.
In how they
Shit.
presented this. But as it is going down, it is explaining kind of the hard process, and there are mannequins explaining, like, this is the conditions they worked in. This is like some of them would live in the town, but they would come and work for 12, 13 hours a day. Their pay wasn't great. This is kind of the meals they would have. They wouldn't see the sun. They would often just have scoliosis in their back because of how hunched over they were all the time.
She looks at his back.
Your life is really bumming me out.
And there reaches a point where you're at the bottom of the stairs.
Just wait till we find out about my death.
You died?
And there's kind of not a kennel, but like it stops going down, and you are down far enough that there is still a little bit of sunlight. It's just not as bright, and there are what appears to be some mine carts. And there's a gentleman down here with an older couple, and with what appears to be a grandchild, and then
Sniffing them. I'm sniffing them.
yeah, give me a perception check. And then so the older couple with what appears to be a grandchild, and just another solo man.
2 success.
2 success. You are the only strange smell down here.
Me?
Well, you guys.
You told me I stink.
Yeah, you're stinky.
Stink.
Like wet dog.
Stinky, stinky. Oh, patronizing.
Get it fixed.
No.
I'll piss on you.
Whoa! I'm gonna keep focusing on Thomas because this is
Well, yeah.
what is going through his head. How is he holding himself? What memories is this bringing back?
I think so far it's like disassociation. It's a weird crack between the past and the present, because this is the mines that he'd work in, but it's been, renovated, made safe. There's more structure. It's more museum than mine now. So it's like looking through shattered stained glass, where part of it is his past and part of it is the present. But as they go deeper and they lose more of the museum aspect and gain more of the mine aspect, there's a settling but an alertness to him, an unease, like he's waiting for something.
Mm-hmm. As this older man here, with a gray beard, and he has like a cane in his hand that he's leaning on, talking to the little kid as he hands him what appears to be like a little like mining, like a coin with their name on it for the touring company.
Give one to me.
He doesn't. Do you ask for one?
No.
Yeah, he just gives it to the little kid. It appears.
Fucking asshole. This is ageist.
Yeah.
It is. You're too old for fun.
Not when I'm with your mom.
I'm gonna end it up.
He's gonna kill my character, guys.
So you got a new character, right, Francie? Got it ready to go. So
Yeah.
as you all get onto these mine carts, Thomas, they are sturdier than you. Well, these are not the same, and they are sturdier than the ones you ever had. And as the presenter, the tour guide is in front, and you all begin your descent further away from the light into the dark, filling, claustrophobic darkness. That is where we are going to end our episode.
Woo! Into the depths.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Chance Die. We really like your attention. Like us on social media.
They gave me the TikTok password.
I have a crippling dice addiction and need more.
I need more positive affirmation, so be sure to follow us as well.
And I make the graphics, and I want you.
At the graphics to look at them.
What?